Hey, yo, what's the deal? Man, it's your boy Tag from Pro Wrestling Tag. You know what I mean? As of this recording right now, it is 3:04 p.m., October 11th, 2025. Now, I mean, it was raining a bit here. You know what I mean? Today in Brooklyn. You know what I mean? It's like, I'm not really seeing anything. Now, it's cloudy, though. I hate cloudy days. You know what I mean? Cloudy days just make shit real bad. Like, it's just puts you in a funky mood, especially Saturday. You know what I mean? On a Saturday, it puts you like in a real sour mood. You know what I mean? Like, I legit forgot that Crown Jewel was this morning. I forgot. Know what I mean? And the thing also is that I forgot it was actually early in the morning. You know what I mean? The show started at like, I think 7 in the morning, no, 7 a.m., you know, here in the United States, but it was 7 p.m. over in Australia. Now, I mean, I got a chance to peep the John Cena AJ Styles match. Yo, that match was fire. That match was fire. My man AJ came with, you know, his vintage TNA gear. Now, I mean, and him and Cena put on a fucking clinic, boy. They put on a clinic, B. Now, I mean, like what, 27 minutes? Now, I mean, they were doing moves, you know, they were basically, you know, paying homage to a lot of people. You know what I mean? Both paying homage to people who they look up to. I mean, I seen this dude AJ hit what's his face with Angel Wings from Christopher Daniels, and this, you know what I'm saying? And this dude Cena's doing fucking, you know, Sister Abigail. Now I mean, like it was a crazy match from what I see. You know what I mean? So it was, you know what I'm saying? It was decent. You know, when I get back to the crib, I'm gonna definitely watch it tonight. You know what I'm saying? And I also got another video of, you know, me and Mama Tag, like a brief video of, you know, us watching a stupid fucking sport. Another one on ESPN Ocho. Like, what the fuck are these people doing, right? But I want to talk about one Paul Levesque, one Triple H, because there was a very interesting story that broke yesterday, right? About how, you know, Triple H is apparently he wants to be in the role of Dana White, right? And Mike, this is coming from the Wrestling Observer newsletter. And anytime you think of the Wrestling Observer newsletter, you know who you automatically think of. One Dave Meltzer, right? So peep this, okay? This is actually from our page, you know what I mean? tagpwnews.blogspot.com. So it says, you know, and I should put the link of it might be in the description, but you could just go in the motherfucker. Now, I mean, it says this. A new report for the Wrestling Observer newsletter highlights mixed opinions backstage about Paul Triple H Levesque's leadership style, with some insiders jokingly referring to Dana envy, right? Suggesting he's trying to position himself as the Dana White of WWE. But here's the funny thing, though. Like even before then, we knew, like, I've been saying this too. Like, when TKO, you know, was first created, right? You know that Dana White he's not even a EVP of the company. You know what I mean? He's not a vice president of the company. You know what I'm saying? Because it's Ari Emanuel, Shapiro, and Nick Khan, right? You know, nowhere and it was Vince, but nowhere did, you know, where was Dana White, you know, part of that role, but he still holds weight, right? So let me continue. While some question his meaning Triple H, recent absences from tapings and focus on presentation, others credit him for elevating WWE's creative direction and overall success since taking charge. According to Dave Meltzer, this is the key. This is what I'm talking about. This is, you know what I'm saying? This is what I'm talking about, man. Like, come on, man. This is what I'm talking about. According to Dave Meltzer, some feel Levesque is embracing an on-screen authority role similar to Dana White's in UFC. Through those close to him insist that he remains fully engaged in creative. Despite different reviews, there's a strong consensus that WWE is stronger under his leadership, which it is, with record live gates, merchandise sales, and rights deals, giving him full creative freedom. The report adds that Triple H appears focused on long-term storytelling and image presentation, particularly through WWE's Unreal series. End quote. This is what I'm talking about. You know what I mean? This fuck Dave Meltzer. You know what I mean? This nigga, this dude Meltzer, bro. I mean, like, you know, he's, you know, first and foremost, okay? First and foremost, I'm not shocked about the news because we've even said this before when TKO was created, that, you know, Triple H was going to position himself as the Dana White of the WWE. You know what I mean? So, and remember, didn't Endeavor CEO Ari Emanuel knighted him? Didn't he knighted him? So that gives him power. I mean, that gives him, you know, that gives him enough power, right? That's number one. Number two, I don't hear people complaining about it. Now, I mean, I don't hear, you know, like, you haven't really heard any morale being fucked up and such. If anything, I heard nothing but great morale from, you know, from backstage in WWE. You know what I'm saying? So it really doesn't matter what happens with, you know, with Triple H. He can do whatever the fuck he want to do. You know, he earned that position. You know what I'm saying? He earned where he's at. You know, and again, the Dana White of stuff, right? It makes sense. You know what I mean? It makes a lot of sense. And you know what? We're still, you know, you're still going to see a lot more of this. You're going to see a lot more of Triple H playing the Dana White role in WWE. You're going to see a lot more of that. You know what I mean? I would too. I would too. You know what I mean? Because I already got a lot of my shit set. You know what I mean? Already things, you know, set and flat when it comes down to creative and look at the Unreal series and such, right? Makes sense. It makes a lot of fucking sense. And again, like I said earlier, we knew this was the case. We knew this was the fucking case because when, you know, even like when TKO started, right? You know, when he was added on, right? You know, they even said Triple H he was going nowhere in terms of his position, right? He was going to stay on as head of creative, right? But we also knew that Ari Emanuel wanted Vince out. So, you know, he did everything he needed to do. I mean, he had Triple H's back from the start. Now, I mean, he did everything he needed to do, right? You know, to keep that man's position, you know, on hold. One thing led to another, and bam, Vince was out. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I don't see Triple H going nowhere anytime soon, if not ever. You know what I mean? So you're something that you got to really, really think about. You know what I'm saying? And again, you know, like he's basically playing the Dana White role, but in the WWE side. Makes sense. It makes way too much fucking sense. It makes way too much sense because, you know, I mean, he even appeared yesterday, you know, not yesterday, this morning on, you know, on Crown Jewel at Perth. You know what I mean? But yeah, this is what we're doing. You know what I'm saying? This is exactly what the fuck we're doing. And yeah, but again, this is Dave Meltzer. This is Dave Meltzer spewing bullshit. Like I said, he loves this shit. I mean, Meltzer's, yo, I'll be honest, Meltzer's going out sad, son. Like, Dave Meltzer's going out, he's going out, like, pathetic. You know what I mean? Like, he showed the whole world that he's a dick sucker to AEW, right? And now, you know, now this motherfucker is, you know, now he's trying to, you know, to destroy WWE's credibility. He'll come up with any sort of tactic to make WWE look bad, right? It's just sad, man. You know, fuck Dave Meltzer. I mean, fuck that dude. This nigga's so stupid, man. He's so fucking stupid, man. Like, come on, man. It's just, and you know what? I bet you this motherfucker's gonna give John Cena and AJ Styles 4.5 stars. 4.5 stars. And this is a great fucking match. This is basically match of the fucking year. You know what I mean? Like a match of the year candidate. You know, but this what Meltzer does. He's gonna pull fuck shit like that, right? And yeah, he's gonna be biased, and yeah, boom goes the dynamite. You know, but anyway, guys, I'm about to be out. You know what I mean? I definitely will be coming with another video tonight for sure. So, mahalo at y'all. Peace.